Well, Tesla is cutting the costs of some of its most popular models across many markets, including the United States, Europe, and China, to start a price war in the electric vehicle market, which can make the EV market game a bit intense. And the other companies should be aware of this situation, especially Ford and Toyota, as they've been working hard to be the best. But Possibility says Elon can take it all with this one master stroke. Welcome back to Tech Addicts, your spot where you get all automobile updates first. So let's get into today's video. Recently, the automobile manufacturer, owned by Elon Musk, announced price reductions ranging from 6% to 20% for its popular Model 3 and Model Y models. The most recent price decreases come as a result of Tesla's U.S. automobiles becoming eligible for an additional tax credit of $7,500 on new electric vehicles under the Inflation Reduction Act, which was passed under the administration of President Joe Biden. The base price of a Model S has also decreased by roughly 10%, while the base price of a Model X has decreased by 9%. Tesla's cars, which were once considered luxury items, will now go up against electric vehicles that are targeted toward consumers with more ordinary incomes. The most popular electric vehicle produced by Tesla is now able to compete with mass-market options from traditional competitors that are hitting the plug-in market in big quantities this year. The base price of a Model 3 now comes in at $43,990 before the tax credit is applied. The pricing of the Model 3 is now comparable to that of GM Chevrolet Bolt, which begins at approximately $30,000. When it arrives this summer, the Chevrolet Blazer EV is anticipated to have a base price of $44,995. Recently, Ford increased the starting price of its F-150 Lightning electric vehicle to $56,000, which is a significant increase over the truck's original starting price of $40,000. Musk is using what Wedbush analyst Dan Ives referred to as a strategic poker move, and Ives added that Tesla is using the loss on margins as a strategic play as it defends its position as the top seller of electric vehicles worldwide. This is a clear shot across the bow to European manufacturers and U.S. mainstays GM and Ford that Tesla is not going to play nice in the sandbox with an EV price war now starting. Tesla is attempting to deal with a decrease in customer demand. The price cuts made by Tesla also come at a time when the automobile manufacturer looks to be grappling with a reduction in demand for this technology-laden electric automobiles. Analysts were concerned that Tesla had overbuilt its inventory because of the significant discounts that were offered throughout the holiday season. The electric vehicle manufacturer has long resisted the standard discounts that are common in the auto business, and CEO Elon Musk has even gone so far as to criticize the practice in the past. Tesla spent the majority of 2022 increasing the prices of its vehicles in response to the accelerating pace of inflation. Hence, the most recent wave of price decreases represents a U-turn for the corporation from its prior policy. This is a welcome indication for investors who have grown tired of Elon Musk's antics on Twitter, according to auto industry insiders who see all of this as evidence that Tesla is finally becoming a legitimate automotive firm. In the past year, Tesla's share price experienced a decline of 65%, resulting in a market value of approximately $349 billion. This represents a significant decline from October 2021, when Tesla's market valuation reached a historic high of $1 trillion. Well, talking about Ford being the best in the race, let's talk about the future measures the company is taking, as Ford has revealed its newest measures to enhance its capacity of batteries and supply of raw materials to make this happen. However, layoffs could be on the horizon as a result of these moves. This will allow Ford to satisfy the demand for its popular electric vehicles and support ambitious future ambitions. The efforts are planned to provide Ford the ability to increase its annual car production to 600,000 by the end of 2023 and to more than 2 million by the end of 2026. In 2017, Ford sold fewer than 28,000 battery electric vehicles. However, the company is investing $50 billion to establish itself as a market leader in the electric vehicle field. And the manufacturer of automobiles has been inundated with the demand that it is unable to meet. customers will have to wait a considerable amount of time for the Ford Mustang Mach-E electric SUV and the Ford F-150 Lightning electric full-size pickup truck. Due to the company's efforts to increase output, Ford has been forced to close its order books. The automaker currently produces about 2,000 Mach-E's per week, but next year, when Ford retools to dedicate its entire Caltitlan, Mexico facility to the electric Mustang, the run rate will double. Ford claims that it already has the 60 gigawatt hours of battery capacity necessary to fulfill the first part of the production plan, which is to produce 600,000 electric vehicles per year, and that it has already sourced 70% of the battery capacity, enough to meet 2026 targets of producing 2 million electric vehicles per year. Importantly, Ford is expanding its portfolio to include a second type of battery chemistry known as lithium iron phosphate, or LFP. This will be in addition to the nickel cobalt manganese, or NCM chemistry that it already uses. LFP lessens the need for minerals that are in short supply and comes with cost savings of 10 to 15%. This is an essential step toward making vehicles like the Mach-E profitable, which is something that has suffered as a result of rising material prices. During a call with investors and media members, Ford Model E Vice President Lisa Drake stated that the cost of the battery will be where the battle will be won soon. Beginning the following year, contemporary Amperex Technology Company, or CATL, will begin supplying LFP battery packs for the Mach-E in North America. These packs will also be used in the next generation Lightning that will be released in 2024. Ford and CATL are looking for additional ways to supply more batteries in China, Europe, and North America so that they can fulfill their manufacturing goal of 2 million vehicles. It has not been determined where a new CATL factory will be located as of yet. Getting more batteries. LG Energy Solution has expanded its capacity in Poland to improve its supply of NCM batteries, which are now in high demand. These batteries will be used in the Mach-E and the E-Transit. In addition, SK On has increased the capacity of the NCM batteries that it uses for the Lightning and the E-Transit, and the company plans to establish a new joint venture plant in Turkey. Beginning in the year 2026, Ford intends to have a local battery cell capacity in North America that is equivalent to 40 gigawatts. According to Drake, who declined to disclose any further details, this is in addition to the 3 new battery factories that have previously been planned in the states of Tennessee and Kentucky. As part of its efforts to construct a new electric vehicle supply chain, Ford's trying to increase its sourcing of raw materials in North America. This will allow the company to obtain the necessary components. The automobile manufacturer is collaborating with businesses that mine and source resources all over the world, including in Canada, Indonesia, and Australia, and is making preparations to construct a cathode production facility in the North American region. Cutting costs and laying off employees. All of these projects are part of Ford's larger strategy known as Ford Plus, which mandates the reduction of annual expenses by $3 billion by the year 2026 to free up the funds necessary to make the switch to electric vehicles. The current profit margin for Ford is 7.3%, and Ford CEO Jim Farley has set a goal for the business to increase to 10% by the year 2026. In a media call, Ford denied to address allegations that the company planned to lay off thousands of white-collar workers, many of whom are involved with the legacy side of the business that produces vehicles with internal combustion engines. Ford stated in March that it would be splitting into 2 separate entities. Ford Model E staff are still working on traditional gas and diesel-powered vehicles, which still represent the majority of sales and create the money needed to finance EVs, while the best never rest. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.